Next up, we got ASIMOV Protocol Arto, bringing you on here.
Hey, Peter.
Screen?
Yes, let me share my screen from my side, and then later you can roll the demo video I sent you.
Yeah, just let me know to hit the video play, and I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, so good to be back on. It's been, I believe, half a year or so since last time. This was February when we just starting out. And what are we up to since then? I'll give a brief update. So we are ASIMOV Protocol. You can follow us at ASIMOV_protocol. I'm Arto Bendiken, a name probably familiar to many in the ecosystem. And we have been quite busy the last half a year. At the time when we last spoke, we were just gearing up to head over to the US for East Denver and then a month in SF. Did a big fundraising trip over there, talked to tons of people. And that clarified very much what we presented on the February town hall. So on the February town hall, we were speaking about a global knowledge market for user-owned AI. We have since then milestoned this journey a bit, meaning that so many people told us that the absolute highest value that we could provide right now with the technologies that we are using would be a sort of a personal intelligence layer that combines confidential data with public data sources. And this is something that's uniquely enabled by the technology basis that I spoke about in February, meaning knowledge graphs as a universal data model where it's possible to intersect any data set with another data set. For example, you could bring in your confidential instant messages, an email, and then combine those with public data sources like Crunchbase, your Twitter followers, your LinkedIn contacts, heaven forbid, and the like, Luma events, let's say. Since we last were here, we were airlifted into the dAGI Accelerator by the fine folks at Delphi Labs and Cyberfund, also supported by various foundations. And this was a swell 8 weeks. Even as an experienced startup founder, we got a lot of value out of this journey. And this also further honed our, let's say, product focus. So in the last month, we have soft launched the ASIMOV platform, which is the means through which you can actually basically universally pull in any information about anything. It's a modular platform that has a lot of support for different data sources, including confidential private data sources, as well as public data sources, as I mentioned. And this is available. I'd say it's a kind of a beta form right now, but you know, we use it every day and we push out updates very regularly. So this is over on ASIMOV platform on GitHub, and also ASIMOV modules on GitHub, where we have a ton of modules in the works and available. An example of a module is the IMAP module. So for those technically inclined, you may know that IMAP is the dominant email protocol these days. And this is an example of the use of the platform. You can just pull in any email folders from any IMAP server, and then you can unify that with your instant messages and your contact data, anything else that you have, public or private. Another example is the Signal module. So the Signal module pulls in, it decrypts your messages from Signal desktop and makes those available to the platform, where you can then do interesting things with it, as I will demonstrate shortly in the demo. I also want to mention that we have been very frequent guest on the Near AI pods, the weekly What Did You Ship pods, and I want to really thank Cameron over there for his great support. This has just been very nice to see. And I want to mention, this is a shout out to Vlad Frolov. We have partook in the race of slots leaderboard every month. So about 40% of the monthly leaderboard top 10 are our developers, including someone from our team who has claimed the top spot the last 2 months. And I think going with Peter Salomonsson for a tie on this month potentially. So if you don't know what Race of Slots is, please look at that website. It's pretty cool, and I think all near ecosystem projects should use it. So with that, I would ask you to roll the demo video, a 1-minute demo video recorded just prior to this pod. Yeah, so here what we are seeing is our first consumer product called Positron, which integrates into various software. Here we are using Raycast. With this integration, you are gaining a personal intelligence layer that allows you to bring in all of the data in your life, for which we have a module, and then ask questions about it, of course, in the usual way, using importantly local models. So you don't have to send any of your confidential data into the cloud. As we see here in this example, we are pulling in Telegram messages and Signal messages. This is a highly requested feature. Everybody's drowning in Telegram messages in particular. So that's one of the integrations and points of use that we have for our product. And others that worth mentioning, we also integrate, of course, through MCP into Cloud Desktop, which we demoed in past months. And we also have non-MCP integrations like Obsidian. This is the site that's going live later today. This is at getpositron.ai, where you can sign up for the early access waitlist. Also want to mention, most recently, I was on the Silicon Valley podcast. That might be of interest to some. And as of next week, I'll be back in SF for our first institutional fundraise, discussions around that. And I'll also be on stage at Create the Future Summit next Wednesday, in case somebody's there and wants to chat. So that's our update, Peter, for August.
Thank you so much for coming, Arto, and really cool to see all the progress that's been made since you first announced ASIMOV Protocol. I'm super happy for you and the team, and keep up the good work. Highly encourage anyone to check out what they're building. It is truly innovative.